Okay, so start at the USA pulling out of Afghanistan. Where were you? What were you doing? What were you hearing before the Taliban had come into Kabul? I believe that's where you were living. If you want me to change that, I'll change that too. But just tell me what the overall feeling was, what your thoughts were, and were you in fear when you heard the Taliban was coming in and the U.S. was taking off?
I was in Kabul and when the US was taking off. And everybody was hurt. Everybody, even civilian people, were scared of Taliban coming back because everybody know what they do. And everybody was getting scared so bad, and everybody, all the people were trying to avoid this thing that Taliban are coming back, and everybody were losing hopes, and they were just praying for the government to not get on the knees, because we created, like, not us, even like everybody, even the whole NATO people thing. I don't know, they helped to create this government, and we had a lot of stuff. We had like helicopters and all that shit. Everybody was just hoping this government does not collapse because we will lose a government that we created in 20 years, and then we won't be able in the next 20 or 50 years to create another government like that. So that was the fear with people, which happened.
Talk about what happened when the Taliban came into town. What was happening? Was there violence? What were you hearing? What were you afraid of? What did you see?
It was not just me. Everybody was pretty sure it was like, we have a strong government, and they're gonna push everything back, and we were believing in them. And then after a few days, I wanted to renew my passport, so I took my passports to the government office to renew them. I paid money for a few guys just to get fucking passports as quick as I can. Sorry for the F words. And then they took my money, like 30,000 Afghani is gonna come like around 400 US dollars something. I didn't have much money, but I just gave it to them because I wanted a fast passport, and they didn't give it to me. They promised me in 2 days, and then in the second day, Taliban is here. Whoa. I don't even have the feelings. I don't even have the not feelings, actually, the words to describe what happened there. Like, in the night, when they took over, all night, fucking shooting and shit. All night, my little girl was getting scared, and I was like 50 meters away. My balcony was 50 meters away from them. I could hear them talking to each other and shouting to each other. And when we're like in the middle of the night, we're we're sleeping, all the family sleeping, and they're just shooting like boom, boom and shit. My kid, everyone just got scared and shit. I was scared for them. I was trying all the ways I know. I tried to call each single American I knew just to help me out. Everybody, and still, plus not Americans, even the other guys. Like, I have been working before with British and all those people. I tried them to talk with them. They didn't answer. They will not answer my email. Nobody will answer my email. I was just sitting at home, just be hoping. And I burned my documents, my T-shirts. Me and my wife burning it inside a little flat, inside the bathroom. We were like, because of the smoke, we were crying the whole fucking night. And I had some guests. They were stuck in my house. My sister-in-law and everybody. So yeah, my family-in-law, they were stuck with me in the home, and I couldn't believe it. Nobody could believe it. That shit just happened, and I was very scared. We were scared of getting searched, our houses and shit. So that's why we burned all the stuff. We burned my trousers I used to wear when I was working with you guys in the same area in Kandahar. And then I burned my whole 511s that I love to wear, fucking spend my money, and then I burned it and shit. My True Specs, my Jeep jeans, oh man, I missed them. And I have like two, three pair of clothes with the whole family just to be here and shit. and I hope I get some clothes and stuff.
How did your wife, your 2-month-old, your little boy, and you get out with this mob of people over there?
So I went there was this crowd that I've never experienced it even to see. There was like 8,000 to 9,000 people. I tried to go in the crowd, so I left my family at home at the car. I said, well, in that crowd, you're not going in. And I don't want to kill my family because I had a little girl. So I tried to get in the crowd. So they hit me a few times with the backside of the guns, like the Kalashnikov they have, the Russian guns, and they will shoot at people. I saw a woman getting shot because they were trying to shoot on your feet, like in the people's feet, and one of the bullet hit the ground and then just hit right to the throat. One of the women got shot, and a kid too. The Taliban will shoot at people and shit. I saw a few of my friends there, and then I was there until from 11:30 daytime until 12:30, 1 o'clock at the middle of the night, like 1 a.m. So I took my family. I was like, fuck this. I'm not going on an evacuation. Maybe I will die here, but my family would still live. So I took my car and my family, my brother's family, so we went home at the middle of the fucking night. And then my wife cooked something, and then we ate. So my family, all of us were trying to sleep. And then I received a call from my brother. And because we were out of fucking everything, electricity, everything, and his phone died. As soon as I tried to answer it, his phone died. So I knew it, and then he called from one of my other friends that he was waiting for his visa too at the gate. So he took his phone and called me and say, come as quick as you can. So I took my family and grab a taxi and then get to another gate. So I saw British people there, and I just asked them and showed them the email. I said, hey, sir, this is my email. This is my immediate evacuation email that I just received, and I received a call. So he was like, okay, just wait. I was waiting there, and I told him it was hot as fuck. And I told him, I was like, I have like a few days baby, and I cannot wait in this hot. Just you gotta let me in, or you just tell me you're not gonna let me in, and I'll go home. And then he was like, okay, sir, just for the little kid, I'll go let you in. So they let me in, and then I went to the process, and the process took like the whole day plus the whole night. And then in the middle of the night, they gave us some numbers and shit. We were ready for the flights. So I forgot the crowd part. So in the crowd part, I actually had friends that they were waiting for a visa, like 10 of them. And so I told them to make a little circle for my wife to get through this fucking crowd. So that's how they helped me. Otherwise, it would be impossible to make it through that crowd. It was like a few thousand people and shit. And trust me, brother, I don't know what I experienced. I don't know.
What happened to your apartment and like your belongings? Like, what did you do? You just lock it up, or?
I left my house that I made. Me and my wife, we tried to create it. I left my house in Kandahar when I came to Kabul, and I was still left behind. My car, my money in the fucking bank, cash. Like they wouldn't give it to you because the ATMs will stop working and there was no money. That was the fucking excuse they would make. And yeah, there was no way to get my money out. Now I still have money in the account, but I cannot get it out because it's in Afghanistan.
Can you tell me what your daily routine was, going from where you were living in the city, getting to base, going through the checkpoints, how dangerous? That was my biggest concern when I was over there. I'm like, all these people are seeing you every time you're coming through the gates. Like, we suspect the Taliban is in the ANA. Are they going to rat you out? Are they going to show people a picture of you or whatever, like point you out? So just tell me your routine. You got to go to work in the morning. How did you get from point A to point B?
I had a muscle car, as you know, so it was a V6. It was with 300 horsepower or something. But that's why I had that car. It was expensive to keep because of the fuel, and but I would still have it because it was saving my life. Like whenever I see a motorbike, go fast, boom, so they don't fucking catch you to shoot you. Nobody, all the motorbikes. My view from my side was all the motorbikes was the fucking people that would terror people and kill them. So you don't know. You will get surprised. You don't know who's gonna kill you. You will just stop by a checkpoint and then you try to push the accelerator, and then somebody comes to you, and then you're dead. This was the life I was living in Afghanistan. Everybody was watching us and everybody was seeing us. And even the license plates for the car, that I will never put it on, and I will just keep them inside of my car because somebody can target me and shit. Same like that, we will not ever come to work by the same road. Every day change of road, every day change of road, every single day routine change of road. So we were just scared being a target, and we knew it was going to happen. We were just hoping it won't happen as quick as bad it is. So I'm just saying, like, I hope every day, we will be alive back to home at night.
What is the agreement made between you and our country when you become a translator? What do you think's going to happen? What do they tell people? What do other countries say? What do contracting companies say that give you hope, like, okay, I'm not going to get killed, hopefully, and I'm going to do this extremely dangerous job for a couple $100, you know, I think you were making $1,000 a month. But yeah, like, what are they telling you that says, yes, this is a good idea? Yeah, just explain that whole thing.
We all were working, most of the guys were working just to get the 2 years complete and get the SIV visa and just go the hell out of Afghanistan and go to United States or any other country. So just live there and try to start a life there. They gave me an HR letter, which is the biggest requirement for SIV, Special Immigration Visa, and they gave me that. But they printed the old contract number with it, and I sent my package for SIV to get approval for SIV, Special Immigration Visa. So I was waiting a year for them, and they just denied my case, and saying, well, this contract number is not saved in the an American database or something. So I asked the company again, and the company said, oh, sorry, we just printed you the wrong number and shit. They gave me another number. So it took my fucking 2 years to get an approval for the SIV. And then like 4 years, 5 years I've been waiting, and I'm in the 5th step. Even right now, I wanted to go to the United States, but I'm in here stuck, and even I will try to make a life in here. They helped me out. The company, the British people helped me out and brought me here, and I'm in the quarantine. Maybe today is my 9th day, and tomorrow's going to be 10th day. Maybe they're going to take us here somewhere else. I don't know. They didn't tell us nothing, so we're just waiting.
Our translator who's still there once told me, he said he's only seen peace 3 days in his life. Is that accurate in your life? Have you only seen peace a few days or a short period in your life, or has there always been war throughout your life, and how has that affected you?
Peace. Yes, I've seen those 3 days too. There was 3 days like 2 years ago when there was negotiation on because of Eid, which is a holy holidays for us, and we just enjoy, just go and eat to each other and say happy. Even to the enemy, we go to our enemy's house and being peaceful with them, because it's a holy day and that's what it means, be peaceful, and which comes after Ramadan month, which is a peaceful month, and the real meaning of Ramadan is help and peace. I've seen those 3 days there was negotiation going on because of the Ramadan and those 2 Eids, and there was 3 days peace, and that's That was the happiest life I ever had on those 3 days. Yeah, I've seen those 3 days too.
So you've been talking to our other translator who has been left behind, and his family's still there, and his kids are still there. And can you explain a little bit about that situation? What's going on with that? I also want you to tell me who in your family has been left behind.
My whole family. Just my brother made it out. I have like 4 more brothers younger than me, and my father, and I have one sister-in-law and my mother-in-law. I used to live with them, and my wife always tells me that what they would do, and I don't know. I'm telling her, just giving her hope. I don't know if it's a lie or true. And yes, our 2 or 3 interpreters and friends, they're just left behind, and they're hoping, and everybody's hoping that U.S. government will do something for them just to get them out of the hell out of Afghanistan. So, yeah, they're waiting.
What do you want to do for a living? How do you want to make money? Do you want your wife to work? All that stuff.
I don't know what I'm gonna do for a living. I'm a good cook. I can cook a lot of sweets, and I can go with a lot of dairy stuff, but I don't know what I'm going to do for my life. I haven't decided yet. Maybe I'm going to be a truck driver. I'm hearing people are making good money of truck driver. I know. I will never ask my kids to work. My wife, she doesn't want to work. Trust me. As me and you are having this conversation back in the day in 2000, whatever, we were there. My wife never wanted to work. She can work if she wants to. I will never stop her. But she doesn't like it. I know that. I'm a lion. I earn my food. I earn my stuff. I really don't. I'm not a jackal just to eat other people's leftover and stuff. So I want to eat. I want to earn my eating, earn my food, and then me leaving some for other people, just as a lion, not as a jackal. This is my life's goal, and this is how my future would have to look like. But I'm trying my best, and I want you guys just to pray to be blessed and try to be successful. I just want a good future for my kids so they can learn and be educated people and be good people. And, helpful people for society and for the country that I used to live and I'm from originally. So they can do something for my country too, as a good thing, maybe as a doctor or engineer or anything, just to be helpful.
One day, your little daughter and your boy are going to grow up and they're going to want to know where they're from. How will you describe Afghanistan? What will you tell them about?
Simple to describe Afghanistan. This is what I would tell my kids. On the time we left Afghanistan, you guys were little kids, but Afghanistan was not Afghanistan really. It was a hell and the earth alive.
Okay, you're in quarantine right now. Tell me how many days you're going to be in quarantine, and then where do you go next? And you have $0.
Now being in quarantine for 10 days, and they're going to check us. So it says negative on the PCR, then we will be free. Then I do not have any account, no dollars on me. I will try, because most of the guys, like friends, are trying to help me in fundraiser and all those shit. I have a lot of friends and I'm thankful. I'm very, very thankful. Please mention them all when you're just putting this video on YouTube or anywhere where you're doing it. So they know that I am very thankful to all of them, all the veterans that I used to work with. So I don't know what I'm going to do, and I hope the fundraising is going to help me a little bit. The government promised that they'll give me medication, help, and accommodation, at least for 2 to 3 months something, but that's all it's going to be. After that, I need to work and support my family, and I don't know what to do. Like, this is a new country and everything is new for me, and those 2 months I will try to find a job for myself.
just thank you so much for giving your time. And I know this is a very stressful time for you and your family. And we're very excited that you're back. And we have a lot of work to do. And I'm going to tell you right now, dude, we have like 13 people ready to go to Afghanistan right now. But you're the focus here. What can we do for you? Where can we give you money? I know you have zero money. And how can we help you?
I really appreciate all the help. I know you have 13 guys ready to go to Afghanistan, but that's not your commitment. That's not your decision. And it's because of the Joe Biden. He decided to go out, but he left people behind who have been working for years to have active duty. Active duty, they're with me. They were with me. Active duty, and they're still and left and behind.
I would really do Patreon. And you could start putting up clips from your friends that are still there and putting up, the footage you gave me, because I really think that you're a YouTuber. Here's why. I've been doing this for 10 years, and my highest viewed video got 25,000 views in 24 hours. The video you gave me is 32-second clip, has gotten 100,000 views in 24 hours. So who's the YouTuber, dude? You need to start that right now.
Hey, buddy, you just made me happy. Like, trust me, I'm very happy now from inside deep of my heart. Because you said about the video thing. I love it. I love YouTube being a YouTuber, but trust me, I'm just very happy. I did something from one of my friends that they got more views and you will be more famous. And I don't know what to say, man. I'm just losing my words to describe my happiness. I'm very happy. Thank you for that. Thank you so much for that. I saw it, and one of those 100,000 likes was mine. I liked it too. You still owe me the 4 monsters. I will say that every day, every time, in every video. You owe me 4 monsters, bro. I need those monsters. Kidding. It's a joke.